I greet you, dear people. They call me God Thor. You know me from myth and legends, and also from legends you tell yourselves. But you have also brought films about my being to your cinema screens. This circumstance gives me mixed feelings, but I won't go into it any further, because I don't want to repeat myself over and over again. I refer you to my other messages that I have already given through my beloved earthly Pleiadian friend Bella Isis. But I also often appear in her book series. This is because the messenger and I are very close friends in higher dimensions. I know Belle in her Pleiadian body, and I love her immeasurably as a friend. I cherish her qualities as much as she cherishes mine. I ask that you simply listen to my other contributions if my spoken words resonate with you. Belle and I are experiencing adventures on Earth in your shared timeline, and I'm very much with her. Although I'm not one of her guides. No, I am a companion, a friend who sometimes rolls stones out of her way and sometimes shows her stones so that she can move them herself. From her point of view, I am a very strict but fair teacher, because I've trained her in male primal power directly on Earth and in her human body. If you would like to be trained in male primal power, please let me know, and I will make all the necessary arrangements in time to prepare a contribution for you with my beloved friend. As one of Belle's teachers, I have many duties to perform and thus indirectly serve you, for you can read my words and Belle's adventures in the books she writes. Let me tell you that when my stories, my chapters are read, I am always with you, for the messenger doesn't write ordinary books. She puts invocations between the lines, and so I am always with you as my vibrations flow from the pages. I don't want to say any more about it. It is up to your free will if you are interested in experiencing an adventure with God Thor. It's entirely up to you, and it's entirely up to you if you want to listen. And so, I once again speak through my beloved counterpart to take you to new worlds and offer you new ways of being. Know that as the god of thunder, I was feared, honored, and loved in equal measure. Know that as an elemental master, I reign over fire, and also over the realm of the clouds. Know that my scope of responsibility is wide, and know that from my perspective there is no need to be afraid of me or to show fear of gods, for you don't need to be afraid of me. As elemental master, I do not rule as I please, but am bound by the karmic council, which sometimes give me tasks to pass on to the elemental beings. Know that today I'm trying to ignite your own fire with the element of fire, if you wish. For there is something burning within you. It's burning, it's your spark. It is your certainty that you are connected to the bliss of all being. You carry its spark within you. You are the spark. Your light is divine, and you are divinity. And so I speak to you now, because sometimes you can see better when you understand yourself more clearly. I see it in Belle, and that some of the characteristics of her Pleiadian existence are giving her the strength she needs to stay here. She can sometimes actively remember her Pleiadian behavior and recognize it when she behaves in the same way here. This has put many people off because sometimes people cannot tolerate such a big heart, such a concentrated power of love, mercy, or goodness, because they usually choose other realms of experience, and this concentrated heavenly love that her Pleiadian heart radiates. They just cannot stand it. It frightens them, because these people would then have to deal with issues that they have chosen to forget through the path of forgetting, through the so-called veil of forgetting, and bring back into the light of day, would turn their illusion or artificially constructed world or life upside down and destroy everything they believed or didn't believe. So people tend to avoid Bel, and she avoids people. Bel is a Pleiadian, she can't deny it. And so you look for your origins, your typical behaviors that you usually carry with you as an extraterrestrial or magical being. Bel can already see to a certain extent which people really are which creatures. Not all of them, but if the person's part is indirectly open, she can get a glimpse. Of course, she keeps this information non-judgmental and remains silent about what she has seen, but she has been able to see people who were actually dwarfs incarnate. She has already seen two. Yes, dwarfs have also chosen to gain experience through incarnation, but she has also seen an incarnated elf who obviously carries her characteristics on the outside and really looks like an elf. She has seen a human woman at an event where she knew as she walked by that this woman was from Venus. The woman revealed herself through her behavior and her appearance, including her elaborate outfit. Go inside yourself and think about what qualities you have brought with you from your home. If you are particularly creative or have a taste for music or art, you may carry aspects of Venus with you. Make a list of all the traits that are typical of you and think about any that you may have brought with you from home. If you are very close to animals or helpful, very friendly to other people, the Pleiades could be your origin. If you prefer to be in a hustle and bustle or in a colorful gathering, including trading, Jupiter could be your sign. If you are very communicative, eloquent, and philosophical, Sirius or Mercury could be your signal. When you think about it, what do you consider yourself to be? Where do you think your roots lie? I can assure you that most of the time your spiritual guidance is not going to hand you your answers on a silver platter. You have to deal with yourself. When Bella Isis woke up, she said with watery eyes, "I am a Pleiadian, right? Tell me, I am one of you." And her human companion said, "Yes, and you are my sister." Then, very soon, Belle met her Pleiadian mother again on Earth. Belle tells this heartbreaking story in the first book she wrote, and sometimes there is a story about me personally, because I was one of the first gods to actively accompany her on her journey into reality. I was one of her first teachers on Earth. But there is enough in the books. I don't like to repeat myself. You ended up with me today because you were searching. Well, as you say, those who seek shall find. I will offer you a journey with me. We will meditate together. Belle just thought I was going to extend my contribution and suggest a guided meditation for all of you, but that's not what I have in mind. For I want you to try a little harder to get closer and closer to your truth. Belle says, I'm a very strict teacher sometimes. Yes, I suppose I am. I am strict but fair. And that's why I'm telling you now that you need to try harder yourself. You can take your time to get closer and closer to your own truth. And so I ask you to follow me. I, God Thor, now personally address you and may ask you to meditate with me for some time. The messenger, my beloved friend, will end the message with music, and you can go into silence. If you are calm and attentive enough, and I can recognize your pure intention, I will show myself to you. You will be able to feel me if I allow you to. You will feel me around you. Know that God Thor will be in the same room with you. I have several messages on this channel, and in each one you will be blessed with a miracle if I can see your pure intention. Know that I can also communicate with you personally through Bell's books. It's only a formality if you wish to do so. If you allow me, and you haven't met me yet, I can now guide you in a meditation. I will guide it so that you can see clues, or I will show you something. Please, let me guide you. I have spoken enough now. If you wish, I will stay with you for the duration of the music to meditate with you personally. Then I will go back to my divine realm. I am going back to Asgard. My courage shall accompany you, dear ones, so that you may pass your soul journey through density with flying colors. My light will show you the way when you see no way out because of the darkness. May my love warm your heart when it overflows with grief. Know that I am with you in your ascension. Know that I can see you all, each one of you, even you. I am with you, and so is my love, God Thor.